Sorry, y'all. Welcome back to the Options Select Podcast. I'm Rick Pena, and Ruben has his door open.
Yeah, it's going to be open because the dog's going to start crying.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, y'all. Welcome back to the show. This is something that we do every Friday night. You guys could be anywhere else, but you're here spending with us, and we love it. We love it. We love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We couldn't do the show without you guys, honestly. We love doing it. We love interacting with y'all, chit-chatting, and here we are. This is a podcast where we talk about video games, what's going on. We have lots of subjects today.
Yeah, we do.
It's a very busy week. Yeah, there was lots of hot topics, a lot of things
Yeah,
that I
man.
wrote down. But yeah, guys, this is just something that we do on the weekends, on Friday nights. We get together and chat, and we share it with you guys. I know I said that 100 million times already just now, but it's okay. It's our show. Thank you again. We start every podcast with, how was your week, Ruben? Talk to me, Popo.
Gaming was great.
Yeah, I saw you playing some Assassin's Creed. It looked so good.
36 hours in Assassin's Creed right now.
So good.
But before I get into that, I want
Yes.
to talk about work this week. Work
Yes.
was absolutely terrible. Okay. Did not go out complete one day this week. I also have to work tomorrow, but I did not go out complete one day. And today I was missing all of my aprons for one particular customer. So I'm just gonna tell you this quick story.
No, make it a long story, Popo.
So I was missing all these aprons for this one particular customer, right? They take a specific color. It's white, a basic color, right?
I'm gonna do like fucking Tom from Parks and Rec. Hey, Gary, what color is this? What kind of black? Oh, they're all black.
Oh, wrong.
Obsidian.
Midnight.
Sweet.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
the issue is they take all white. Now I haven't gotten a single white apron all week. I take about 1,500 all week. So just for this one customer, they take 800.
Yeesh.
It's a bakery. They take a lot. They take more than half of my weekly white aprons. So I told them yesterday before I took off from work. I was like, "Hey, look, I need these." It is Mexican bakery, the best one in Houston, by the way. Shouts out to Elbow Leo. So if you're in Houston, check them out. So I told my boss yesterday. I was like, I hadn't seen him all week. I finally saw him yesterday. I said, "Hey, man, what's going on with production?" He goes, "What are you talking about?" Well, I've been short every day. Something. Monday, green towels. Tuesday, color aprons. Wednesday, color aprons. Thursday, color aprons and napkins and other stuff. And then today, I'm short aprons. What are we going to do? Oh, I'll get on it, man. We'll have it. We'll have it. Okay, whatever.
Good.
Cool.
Okay.
Whatever. I show up in the morning, Friday morning, this morning. I show up in the morning.
Audios are on?
Nothing.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, sorry.
Nothing. The other ones are muted.
Okay, my bad.
Nothing. Not a single fucking apron for me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I made a copy of the invoice. I left it in his box. I gave another copy of the invoice to another manager that was there checking us in with the temperature checks and stuff. I gave it to him. Hey, man, I don't got these aprons. Can you take black? I said I could if there was any. But there isn't.
They're in black.
Not even black. No other color, no nothing, right? Now I can close it.
Now you can close it. Okay.
Sorry about that. So, no other color, no nothing, whatever. So, I get to the customer, and not only do I not have their aprons, but they have my soil house, like, blocked off, and it's on, like, kind of like an incline. So, it's...
So, when you load the dolly, it just kind of starts rolling?
Yeah, they made it real difficult for me. And the bags are heavy, so I got to do them one at a time. I got to carry it halfway to my truck to, like, put it on the dolly. And then I have to stack them up. And then I have to roll the dolly to the truck and then offload them and then stack them up so I don't block up the truck. And then do it again and then again. Because this isn't a small customer. It's one of my top 40 customers.
Yeah,
one of my big boys.
When cloth or linen is heavy, I mean, when it's bagged up and like that, it's very heavy. I had to go pick up packages for Old Navy, and they put them all in bags. All the little bags inside. We got the big old heavy industrial bags. And like, hey, can you pick it up for Sweezy? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll pick them up. And sure enough, dude, one bag of those is just
It's heavy.
Clothing is heavy.
So I told the customer, I was like, look, man, I don't have them. I told him in Spanish, I don't got them.
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
After you told him you did too.
No, I asked him the week before, what do you want for this week? And he knows more than often than not, I have everything that he needs, right? I take care of him. I take care of all my customers. That's what they know me for. They can set their watch by me, and they know that they can depend on me to have their stuff. So anyway, I tell him, hey, man, look, I don't have them. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Point blank.
I don't have it. Well, why not? To be honest, I didn't get them at all this week. Just be real with you.
Yeah.
I didn't get them at all.
Keeping it real goes
Sorry,
wrong.
man. And he goes, okay, so do I need to call the office? I was like, it would help. I already called, but it would help if you called. Tell them that you need it.
Yeah,
you know,
put some more weight onto it.
I've already called, but whatever. So I finished up that account. It's one of my biggest ones. Takes me about 15, 20 minutes. And I'm about to pull out of the driveway. I get a text. Boom. It's my boss.
Oh.
Boss is like, hey, I got the aprons here. Granted, it's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
9 o'clock. I've only been gone from the office 2.5 hours. So they in 2.5 hours, they managed to pull and fold and bundle all the things that I needed for this morning. Now that pisses me off a little bit, right? A little bit. So he goes, I got him here. I don't have anybody to take him out there to the customer. I'm the only one here in the office, right? Would you mind loading up like a hotshot van or whatever and taking him out there? Didn't respond. First of all, I called you. You didn't pick up. You text me. I'm not going to respond.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Not going to respond to you. Finish out my day. I go back to the office. I unload my truck. It's 10:30, right? Fridays I get off pretty early.
Yeah.
Not a problem. And then I drive around. I drive around the corner from the unloading dock to the loading dock. And I notice his car isn't there. So I grab my stuff and I go inside. And he walks in with the bag of McDonald's and all this other stuff. And I was like, oh, there's nobody here, and you couldn't leave earlier. But all of a sudden,
Priorities, Papa.
but all of a sudden,
Priorities,
you can go get fucking McDonald's,
bro. Captain Jack sent him.
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. All of a sudden, you can go get McDonald's, but you can't go deliver to my customer and then pick up lunch on your way back. On your way in, right? I mean, you could have done that, right?
Employee of the month, bro.
Anyway, I come into the office, I do my paperwork, I don't say a fucking word to no. I'm pissed, dude. I'm pissed because I lost $300 of revenue for just that one customer, not including all the other shortages that I had this week, right? Not including all that other stuff. So I lost off my check $27.
Just skim that right off the top.
That doesn't include Monday. It doesn't include Tuesday. Doesn't include Wednesday. Doesn't include Thursday. Doesn't include today. Just that one stop. That just one, and then it's a domino effect. It's like digging a mountain out of a molehill, right?
Yeah.
So lost $25 off that customer. Doesn't include the other customers, right? So I'm already pissed off. And then I check out through that manager who told me that there was nobody else in the office that he couldn't leave, right? And asked me if I could go run the hot shot. And then I don't say a word. I'm just checking off boxes of my stuff that I need for tomorrow, which I have to work. I have to do Monday tomorrow. It's all good. It's all good.
It's okay.
So I got to do Monday tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be done at 11:30. No big deal.
Easy.
Whatever. So he tells me at the end of it, he goes, we're going to take care of that hot shot. And I was like, good. Because I wasn't going to do it. Because you're not going to pay me to do it.
All right.
And I didn't get paid today to do it. So I'm not going to do it.
I'm not
going to do it. Because, I mean, I'm not getting paid. If I'm good at something, I don't do it for free, guys. I don't do it for free, except for this podcast, because I think we're good at this.
We're pretty good.
So
you're pretty good.
We'll do it for free. Actually, I'll lose money every month anyway. So with all that being said, I'm loading up my truck for tomorrow. And I got my normal stuff. I'm just missing my towels. That's kind of easy. I'll just roll the rack on. Whatever.
Roll the rack
on. I get a text from my boss again. He says, hey, man, Thanksgiving Day turkeys are in. Go pick them up.
Oh, okay.
Go pick them up if you want one. Or go pick them up. Everybody gets one or whatever. Everybody in the warehouse gets them. They bring pallets of turkeys.
Nice.
That's a nice gesture, right?
Very nice gesture.
Right. You know how much money I lost this week?
How much?
I don't know. Let's say $250.
More than a turkey.
Let's say $250 off my check. It's way more than a fucking turkey, isn't it?
Hey, that's a thought that counts.
Nah, fuck off. Hey,
offering turkeys for free.
Bro, you're thinking like HR? You're thinking like management. I'm thinking like a person, okay? They're giving me a fucking turkey.
You get turkey.
First of all, bro,
they give me a turkey.
Fuck you for thinking like that, dude.
What's wrong with giving a turkey?
No, that's
I'm not
great.
saying the turkey is banded for everything. I'm just saying
well,
a turkey.
I'm just saying I would rather hear me out.
I would rather do lots of things.
Hear me out. I would rather have all my product.
Me too.
I would rather have all my product for the week and make enough money to feed my family responsibly than you give me a fucking free turkey. Okay?
Don't get me wrong.
One fucking meal on Thanksgiving.
Don't get me wrong.
Which also Also, that they said they don't want us getting together with family to get sick and make other people sick, right? But they're gonna give you something that forces you, one person can't eat a fucking turkey.
You can.
You can't.
You can't.
No.
You shouldn't. It's not even that good.
You can't. We had 8 people over here last week. Not one person killed that turkey. I had to eat that turkey for 3 more days after that. It was
the best turkey.
It was good. It was damn good. You didn't have any of it.
I was drunk as shit.
Anyway, Miles, so that turkey was legit.
He's not watching.
My whole point was, why are you gonna give me a turkey? Why are you gonna give me a fucking turkey?
That's it. That's all you had to do.
Fuck. What I said was,
just got worked up over a free turkey.
No, I didn't. What I said was.
Rewind. Jamie, pull that shit up.
What I said was, give it to somebody less fortunate than one of the drivers. That's what I said. What I thought was the other thing. But what I said was, give it to somebody that works in the warehouse that's less fortunate than I am. Please.
That's a good gesture.
Please.
That's a good gesture.
I don't want it. I'd rather have my product.
Good gesture.
That's all.
Or a ham.
Anyway, that's work for this week, except for tomorrow, which I still have to do. I plan on barbecuing tomorrow for me, Mrs., and Steven, because that's who's coming over to the house.
Oh, I thought you were going to clean the house.
So, she's already cleaned the house, bro. It's clean. Fuck. Bro, what?
I thought you were going to clean the house and just have a quiet night.
It's done. Anyway, that's already done. Clothes are done. Everything's done.
Okay.
So UFC's tomorrow. We're gonna watch the UFC.
Who's fighting anyway?
Shit. I have to
Conor McGregor and
that's not
Poirier?
happening for a while. That's not happening for a while. But I'll look up the card. We'll talk about the card in a second. Anyway, this week in gaming, since we're a gaming podcast, I played a lot of Assassin's Creed. About 36 hours or so.
Yeah.
The only problem that I had was today. Well, no, yesterday and
I know
today.
You talked about it last hour. You came across a bug.
Yesterday and today, I had pretty big bugs. Yesterday I was trying to whenever you go on like a raid, you have to grab these building materials for your settlement from this other town, and what ended up happening was I completed that, but the raid didn't clear off the map. That's not that big of a deal, like, okay, but like map completion, like me being a kind of a completionist, especially in these games where they're kind of grindy, it was a little irritating, but I tried it like 4 different times. Nothing happened. Okay. I moved on. I kept doing other stuff. And then I went to a different place later on in the game. No spoilers for those. It just came out. So I went to a different place. And then in this one mission, this guy creates a magical shield, right? That protects you from outside forces. In this one little area, he's trying to prove himself to you, basically. So the first issue that I had was he's like, bring me that blue paint and put it over here, as many bottles as you can. So I bring it to him. Nothing happens.
Did you bring enough paint?
I brought all of it.
All the paint.
All of it. All the paint. I brought it all to him. Nothing happened. So I blew him up. I did.
You blew him?
I blew him up.
I blew myself?
I shot them and exploded them and caught them on fire and destroyed everything. And then all of a sudden the mission continued, and I was like, "What? Nice. Oh, okay, well, figured that out, right?" So moved along. The shield comes up. He goes, "You can leave. Go get a patrol. Bring them back, and then as soon as they cross the threshold, they'll die." Okay, so I go antagonize somebody. They come through. I bring them back through the portal. They die, and then more and more people start showing up. And then all of a sudden, the barrier fails. Okay. So then I got to fight off some people, right? And then, like, everybody starts coming to this one area. So I start fighting and fighting and fighting. And then eventually the barrier comes back on. It's like kind of like a timed event.
Yeah.
Right? So the barrier comes back on. But then nothing happens after that. It's supposed to, he says, get back in the barrier. And then
you get in there.
And like he's like, the barrier comes back up. He's like, get back in the barrier, you know, it's gonna protect you. And I get back in there and I'm stuck.
That's where you are right now.
So that's where I'm at. And then I got so frustrated with it, I reloaded a save. I went back like 2 hours. Oh, it was brutal. Yeah. Oh. So I went back 2 hours.
You put 34 hours into the game.
And I was streaming at the time, and I got really frustrated. Sixpack was in there. He saw me. I was like, you know what?
Today's stream?
Huh? Yeah, today.
I was wondering where you were.
I was like, done. I'm done.
I saw you posted on Twitter. I was like, oh, okay, I finished taking a nap, and I was like, I'm gonna go watch him. Like, motherfucker ain't even here.
So yeah, that happened, and I got a little frustrated. So I got out of that, and then I continued some more on Celeste because I've got 2 chapters left. I completed
the platformer.
Yeah.
Oh.
The game is very tough.
Oh yeah.
Very tough.
Oh yeah.
Very precision based.
Oh, yeah.
Really good for high frame rate, high load times.
You
all
better
that
be
stuff.
tight.
And I think my deaths are somewhere around 500. I'm not good at the game, but
Oh, that's fine.
I was at chapter 5. I got to chapter 7. I've got 2 more chapters left
Nice.
after that. I played a little bit of Batman on the Series S because I hadn't tested it
Which
out
Batman?
yet. Arkham Knight, the newest one. It was the one with the Batmobile.
Okay.
Nobody played that one.
Nobody.
It's okay. Whatever. So I just loaded that one up just to see how it ran on the S because I only tested it out on the game stream on my phone and the TV. So I tested that one out, and also Halo 4 came to PC.
I saw you playing some of that.
And so I was playing a little bit of that. They actually added, this is something new that they added. They added crossplay to PC and Xbox, which is great. They also added advanced graphical options to PC, which they've never done before. So they got textures, high, medium, low, anisotropic filtering, all the little PC things that should have been there. Before, it was just original and enhanced. There was
basic.
2 options.
Yeah.
Now you can actually set it up how you want it.
Really
You can
customize
actually
it.
go over 60 FPS and hit it at 120 FPS, which is what the consoles are doing now. And it's weird.
On select games.
Right, but that's one of them. But what I'm saying is it's weird that as soon as the console gets 120 frames per second, now all of a sudden
It was just,
we can bring it to PC, guys.
Like last week, what Wizard said, it was like, oh yeah, it's only on the X though. Hey, where's the water texture? It's only on the X though.
It's only on the X. So, I played the first mission of Halo 4 because I obviously don't remember it. I have Halo 5 Guardians downloaded on the S. So as soon as I'm done with 4, I'm going to go to 5, delete those off my hard drive.
Cortana still in there?
I don't know.
Well, that model of Cortana, is it still in there?
She thick,
man,
right?
Bruh.
So, I'm going to finish 4 at some point. I've already done ODST.
We got some days off.
I have 1 day off. I have to work
Thanksgiving.
tomorrow.
You have Thanksgiving Day off.
I have Thanksgiving Day off. That's my
And then
Saturday.
back on Friday.
That's my Saturday. Yeah, and it's not only that. It's like 2 Sundays in a row. I get Sunday because I got to go to bed at like 8:30. Usually Saturday I stay up late.
Yeah.
But I got to go to bed at like 8:30. And then on fucking Thursday I got to go to bed at 8:30 so I can go back to work on Friday.
Nice.
And then I can have a weekend. And then where it's going to get really tricky for work is going to be Christmas and New Year's because they're both on Fridays.
Yeah.
It's going to mess me up. So also, now that we're talking about it and it's live and you can't renege on this, are we still going to do podcasts on Christmas Day and New Year's Day?
We'll push it back.
You want to push it back a day?
We'll change it. What changes? Yeah, we'll walk
Saturdays?
Back. Yeah.
Okay, because I got to work both
I think
days.
our people, our fans will be okay with that.
Fans.
Yeah.
I got Mom. I got to work both of those Saturdays.
That's fine.
So
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Just
out.
saying. So anyway, other than gaming and stuff, I didn't really watch anything. Alice has been watching Bernie Mac's show. I've been just watching How I Met Your Mother, like when I'm going to sleep. Like I haven't watched any, like 30, almost 40 hours in that thing. I can't put it down until today. It like really upset me. Not so much this week.
A little light.
I was taking a break. After Friendsgiving last week, I weighed in at 148 on Sunday morning. Today I was 142.
Okay, so you dropped it.
I didn't work out not one day this week. Just in all honesty, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did my job, which is a workout, but I did not work out this week at all. Still dropped 6 pounds. So I'm gonna go one more week without working out, and I think I'm gonna pick it back up. Probably Black Friday.
Or I call it Friday.
Black Friday. I think I'm gonna go one more week. But other than that, man, that was my weekend in like a nutshell. I talked to my dad.
How's Papa
I
doing?
haven't seen him in like
In a minute.
a year and a half. I haven't seen him. So, we were talking. He's usually really political. He didn't.
I love it.
He didn't bring up politics at all because
yeah.
Senor Biden win. You know what I mean? He won or whatever. So like, he didn't bring it up at all. He's not upset anymore. Like every time he's like, "Fucking Trump this and fucking Trump that," and blah 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 blah. Blah. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, Dad.
See, Papa.
Okay, Dad. I voted for Trump. Okay, Dad. Okay, Dad. Yeah, I'm in top 1%.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad.
Russian spies.
Yeah. Russian spies. Yeah. Horse face. Yep. Okay, whatever. So, he didn't bring it up at all. We were talking about a bunch of stuff, so he was recommending to me some animes to watch, and also some shows on HBO. Yeah, my dad loves anime. He recommended one called Motherfuckers on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it's on with it's a little weird one, but it has Danny Trejo as one of the voice.
Yeah, he said he really liked that one.
It's a nice, interesting art animation style, and it's not long at all. So yeah,
he told me to check that one out as well as a couple of other ones. So I'm gonna end up checking those out eventually.
Yeah.
We watched Mandalorian today. We're on chapter 12, which is the current episode. That was basically like my week, dude. Like it wasn't anything exciting. Okay. I'm sorry that the work thing took a little while to explain.
That's our podcast. This is what we do.
It was just like a little annoying.
People know that. Our 5 listeners know that by now.
Please tell me about your week, man. Bring light into my week.
Wait, where's your shoes? Would you buy any more shoes?
Oh, no, I didn't buy any. I'm wearing Ultra Boost DNAs
shoe time.
Right there.
Shoe time, boys.
Ultra Boost DNAs. Red and blue series, baby.
Let's go. Up my leg. I should have stretched. I didn't do my push-ups.
Yeah, bro. You didn't do no push-ups? Oh, you don't work out on Fridays. But you did the fence.
I did the fence. Actually, I just supervised. I just watched Mikkel do it.
You watched Mikkel do it?
Yeah.
Nice.
You got to paint him.
Traditional Mexican right there. Let the wife do the work.
Get to work.
Tell me what you did this week, bro.
Let's see. Work is busy, guys. That time of year, it's just I'm going out with Mondays have been light, but after Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, it was 140 stops, 150 stops, 160 stops. It's just getting up there. I mean, of course, they gave me a helper to ride with me. Here's a package. Go run off and drop that off while I'm setting up the truck. Mm-hmm. But yeah, work has just been busy. It's that time of year. I used my 4th option day. I got one more
next week.
I'm gonna use it for that Wednesday.
You can use it for Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it for Wednesday.
Why not Friday? Oh no, Friday you're gonna get time and a half.
Yeah. Well, it's technically a holiday for us, so I don't even have to go to work. But if I do, it's double.
Take it Monday.
This Monday?
Yeah.
Nah, Mondays are easy.
Get the 4-day weekend. You work easy. 2 days. You're off another day. You know what? Take it in the middle of the week. Take it Tuesday.
Right. Then come back to work.
Come back to work.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Come back to work. Then have a day off. And then come back to work. Yeah. That's what I would do.
So work's been busy. But I was off today. I didn't get out of bed till like 10:30.
Hello.
10:30. So I was like, oh, nice and easy. I was like, hey, Mikkel, what are you doing? She's like, I'm working on the fence. I'm like, okay.
You got up and
I just got up. Yeah, I just got up. I
Son of a
just
bitch.
put a shirt on. I went outside. Like, what are you doing? Work on this fence. I'm like, okay, I'll watch. I should help her do something.
Yeah, you for sure should.
Go do something.
Yeah, you for sure should.
Yeah. So yeah. So that was work.
Was Papa there?
Streaming? No, Papa didn't show up today. We're basically at the ending stages now.
Okay. He doesn't have to show up for this.
Yeah, Dad did his work. Except for the next project, which we'll be starting soon. Is we're gonna start building a little deck out on the shed.
In the backyard?
Yeah, in the backyard. Nice. That way, when Mikkel pulls out all her table saws and tools and everything, she
can actually still work out.
It'll be nice and leveled and just have it pulled it out.
Nice,
in the shed.
dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's gonna be our next project.
That's a good new project.
It's gonna be a good project.
Yeah.
Gaming. Monday I did streaming Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm. I watched.
It was awesome. Thank you for hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Several of the guys came out and started just hanging out with me. That was so much fun, dude. I'm telling you, just playing fighting games and having the boys cheer you on and talking shit and having fun and talking shit about the other players. It was awesome. So I did that Monday. Tuesday I was like, man, I had such a good time Monday. I'm gonna do it again Tuesday, right? So I get home, after I finish exercising and everything, I'm like, all right, Street Fighter update, maintenance. I'm like, what?
Yeah, Tuesday maintenance, got it.
Maintenance for what? A cami outfit? That's it. They're adding a cami costume, and y'all taking the servers down for like 4 hours. I'll play Hades.
Okay.
So I'll play Hades. My favorite game.
Game of the year.
Yeah, game of the year. We're not sponsored by Supergiant, guys, but you should play that fucking game.
Game of the year.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll play Hades, and sure enough, a couple of the boys came by and just hanging out. We just started chit chatting.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Wednesday took the day off from streaming and everything. Just kind of got some choice information for some news topics and stuff like that for the show.
Gotcha.
And then Thursday we went back to Street Fighter, and the boys came out there and we started hanging out and everything. And I was playing some matches. I was up against this Abigail. I was beating the shit out of that one. Bah, 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 pushing buttons, crush counter, boom, bam. All right, game 1, got it. Sweet. Do it again, right? Pushing buttons. You gotta at a certain time when you're playing Street Fighter. When you get to the higher levels, you gotta know when it's your turn. You could push buttons, push buttons, push buttons. This button's negative. Stop pushing buttons, because when you do, you're gonna get crush countered, and then there's the other players.
They're gonna go to work.
That's how it works.
Right.
You gotta know when to take turns. But this guy just want to keep pushing buttons, right? Smothered the dog shit out of him. Match was over. DC's from match. Rage quits. I'm like,
wow, bro.
And it was funny. I was hanging out with my boys in chat, and they were like, how do you expect to get better? You know, you gotta to get better. You have to take your beatings. You know,
Right.
especially because of fighting games or anything. You know, anything that's worth doing right. The struggle. If you can't handle that struggle and you're just gonna rage quit,
Right. I got you.
you know, it's like,
Yeah.
dude. And the thing is, we're playing a fighting game online. You're gonna lose league points that, when you get them or lose them, do absolutely nothing for you. You
Right.
know. So I'm like, okay, but yeah, it happens. When I was watching my friend stream, I'll watch his stream, and bro, that channel, he just rage quit. He's like, yeah. And then and it's funny. He came into my stream and we're hanging out. He's like, dude, that Abigail just rage quit. I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, it happens, you know. And we're just laughing about it, having a good time. So we're doing that, hanging out,
Yeah.
playing a lot of Street Fighter, and it's just been fun, you know. Especially when the boys are out there hanging out. So
Right.
thank you to the guys for watching me do my thing on Street Fighter.
Hell yeah.
Exercise, the same routine. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with the kettlebells, just swinging it, picking them up, doing pullovers. I started incorporating deadlifts into the rotation.
There you go.
Of course, lifts, squats, push-ups, all the good stuff. I mean, it just feels good doing it. I love it. Guys, I know we say this every time, but go for a walk, do some exercise, just do something, be active for 30 minutes. You'll feel better. And I mean, Ruben can tell you that. I'll tell you that. Just do it. It's good for you, man.
Although I didn't work out at all this week, guys, so don't listen to me at all.
Don't listen to him at all.
I still lost 6 pounds. I didn't do shit.
He didn't.
All I did was fast. I fast every day, guys. 20
That's
hours.
another thing too.
20 hours.
You could do that.
Calorie restriction.
By the way, that's why I stopped using the Zero Fast app thing. Because I was
too
using
many
it.
fucking ads.
Not only that though, but the thing is, my mind, after using for like a month and a half, 2 months, my mind's already programmed. I know, you know.
Yeah.
I stopped eating when dinner at the house at around 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I could eat again around 11:30.
Right.
I don't need to.
You
That's
don't need
one
the
less
app.
thing. That's the one less thing I gotta not keep that phone on me.
The
for.
ads, you get the emails, you get
Notifications,
the fucking
messages.
Yeah,
hey, do you like to try? I'm like, no, dude, stop.
Nah,
that.
get outta here with that
So
bullshit.
like, now I'm just like, okay, I don't even have
Take
more.
that L.
I know when to just fast.
Did you know that the doctors are talking about ketogenesis?
Good for them. Yeah. So.
Step.
And of course, while I was working out, I've been watching. I took a break from High Score Girl, and I've been watching Death Note again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The anime or the live
Oh
action?
no, that does not exist. We don't talk about that. And Death Note is.
What's wrong with Willem Dafoe, bro?
Well, when it came, I'll quick breakdown, guys. When it came down to the source, like, you're gonna play Ryuk, they're like, oh, I'm not even gonna read the script. He's basically just a tormentor and a mentor to light. Yeah, I could do that. Don't worry about it.
I got this.
But even then, you're trying to cram 48 episodes into an hour and a half.
Right.
It ain't gonna fucking happen. Okay.
No.
So I've been watching Death Note again.
Did you finish JoJo's?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've been cycling. JoJo's is one of those, like, I already finished it and I just kind of play it in the background. I
got
love
you.
it so much.
I got you. I didn't know.
Yeah. But I finished JoJo's already. I took a break from High Score and doing Death Note. What else? Of course, I don't watch that much TV, but when I do, it's when I am online, it's watching Twitch.
I don't always drink whiskey, but when I do, it's Dos Equis.
It's
I don't know what the fuck.
Not sponsored by Dos Equis at all.
No.
Any message
Buffalo
from-
Trace is what I'm drinking, by the way.
The only whiskey with balls.
It does have balls on
On the label.
Yeah.
I see it from
does.
here.
It does real. It is real.
Yeah, but just watching my buddies Twitch on Twitch and hanging out, chit chatting with them, making rounds and stuff like that. But
That's what's
overall, it was busy at work, but gaming was good. And just picking some notes, and I got some good stuff out
Well, tell me about them, bro.
Well, so right out the gate,
What you got?
you got your PS5, you got your Xbox.
It's right there.
Easy, right?
You see it.
You just logged in.
You see that.
It's nice. It's a handsome box. I like
It's
the
handsome.
handsome box. You logged in. You got it.
It's a handsome speaker.
It's a nice little burner stove.
It's nice, right?
Nice little burner stove. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Bose speaker.
Okay, I got you.
So you want the Xbox? Go online. Click. Got it. Done. Shows up. PlayStation. But now those are kind of hard to get.
A
little hard to get.
On both of them. They're very hard to get right now.
Are they both of them?
Both of them, as well as AMD's new Zen 3 processors, as well as NVIDIA's 3070 and 3080 GPUs. All these things right now are really, really hard to get.
Those are hard to get, but right now.
Everybody's talking about PlayStation 5.
Right now, that's the hottest.
That's the hard.
That's the hottest.
That's the hot item.
Okay, so I subscribe to our PlayStation, and sure enough, everybody like, look what I got. Waited 16 hours, but I got it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. And then they show the scalpers, dude. Yep. And that's when Papa gets triggered.
Yeah, I get those.
You see these fucking scalpers. It's part of my French, guys. Okay, you see these
fucking
scalpers
assholes.
With 10 of them.
Nope, more than that.
Stacked, black and white, discless and digital, or digital and disc. Just stacked up.
Yeah. And they're also wearing Yeezys, so you know how they got them hoes.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to sell them for $900. I'm not moving on price, so you get it.
$1,500.
I'm not changing the market and the value price of these, but $1,500. If you want these, it's on you. Like, shut the fuck up.
So I have a story about that.
Yeah, but I see that, and then I see somebody with like just a punchable face, dude. I'm like, you fucking scalpers, dude. Look, my boy Ruben wants a PlayStation.
I want one.
And this easy could have been one of his.
Yeah, 6-pack.
It could have been his.
Yeah, 6-pack.
6-pack. You didn't come through. Where's mine?
Fucking ass. No,
I
love you, bro.
No, we lost 6-pack.
So anyway, so Thursday there was a lot of sales on.
Tell me, Papa.
A lot of sales.
Tell me.
So the day started off with Amazon at 8:30 in the morning. I tried, didn't happen. Okay. Move on to the next one. Later on in the day, it's GameStop. GameStop's only selling bundles. That's okay.
Okay.
Daddy wants Dark Souls
or Demon Souls. I mean,
I'm sorry, Demon Souls. I want Demon Souls. I want Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I want an extra controller.
Sure.
I want a camera.
Sure.
Why not? I want all those things.
Yeah.
I also want PlayStation Plus for a year.
Sure.
I want all those things. Sure. $850. I tried for 45 minutes.
Damn.
At work. I wasn't working. I tried it.
I wasn't working. I wasn't working.
I tried for 45 minutes. Couldn't get one. They said, keep trying. I couldn't get one. And then Walmart came back up. Now, Walmart did something different.
What'd they do?
They added a CAPTCHA.
Oh, good.
They did.
Which one of these is the stop signal not in? And
That's exactly what I got. But you know the problem? Is I got through that. Nice. I had already had all my information loaded. I had the app on my phone. I had everything ready to go. Payment information, everything. I got through the CAPTCHA, which took 8 tries. Even the CAPTCHA fucking failed.
Damn.
But I got through all that.
Nice.
And then I hit order. You know what happened? I got the infinite loading screen.
Damn.
And then I sat there for like a minute and a half.
Crashed it.
And I was just hoping I would get through and hoping.
Crashed it.
And hoping. And then finally, I decided
I'm going to live my life.
I'm going to quit out of the account. I'm going to quit out of the app. I'm going to restart. It only took 3 minutes for me to buy and to quit, right? So I bought, I quit, and in the time that I was quitting, I was also pulling up my bank account. It's like maybe if they charged it out, I could just fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could just swipe up on this app and it'll go away. It'll just show up.
So what happened?
I never got charged.
Okay.
I never got it.
Okay.
And I was sad. I was sad.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I just got charged 5 times. Like, oh shit.
No, I wish I would have gotten charged 5 times. That would have made more sense.
And then scalp them bitches.
And then scalp them all. I would have been fine with that. What ended up happening was, yeah. So, I was at work. I got through. I was like, oh shit, I got through. And like I hit the checkout, and then it just started
that little ring
spinning. I left my phone open. I was like,
thinking.
So like I let it keep going. I quit out and I restarted. I go back in, and then it kicks me out of the cart. It kicks me out of the cart. It's like, so items no longer available.
Oh dear.
Okay, fuck it. Okay, it's not meant to be.
Not meant to be.
Right. So I take it out of there. I start driving home. I get another notification from the source that I use. PlayStation Direct goes live.
There we go.
Boom. I pop in there. My battery on my phone, because I've been trying all day. I got 5% left.
Oh, that's critical.
And I'm like 6:10, in between 6:10 and but wait. Boom. I'm driving home, and PlayStation Direct goes live. I hop in there. It's like, it's going to be more than an hour. So I start messaging 6-pack, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it home, but if you get it before I do, hook your boy up.
Yeah.
I'm in queue. But if you get one before I do, hook your boy up. I'll throw you an extra bill. That seems like good work, right? I'll throw you an extra bill for just sitting on the queue, right? So I get home. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at the queue. It's like 45 minutes. And then 2 minutes later, it goes 22 minutes.
Oh.
And then 2 minutes later after that, it's like 5 minutes. And I'm like, they're all gone.
Oh, no.
Because people are just dropping out of the queue. They know that they're sold out.
That's it.
So I'm in the shower. And it's like 2 minutes left. And I'm like washing up. I'm like, all right, it's all good. It's all good. I'm drying off. It's like 1 minute left. 45 seconds. 30 seconds. Boom, it pops up.
Just the middle finger.
Pretty much. PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, out of stock. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Wow.
Well, I tried.
We tried.
I tried.
You tried.
And I'm going to try again on Sunday. And I'm going to try again on Wednesday. And I'm going to keep trying. Because I didn't get one on launch day like I did for my PS4. I've been a PlayStation launch day person since PlayStation 2. I got 2, 3, and 4 all on launch day, which is why I wanted the 5 up front. I want to play Miles Morales. I want to play Days Gone again.
You're going to get him.
I will.
You're going to get him.
I will. But now that I was going towards the digital edition last week, right?
Yeah.
For the new games.
What happened?
But I forgot about Death Stranding. I get to replay Death Stranding again.
Yeah.
I get to replay Borderlands 3.
Oh, yeah.
I get to replay Days Gone. I get to replay Neo and Neo 2. I get to replay
everything you have a disc.
Everything I have a disc for, which is all my games, because all my PlayStation 4 games are disc.
That's true.
So I get to replay all those games, because right now, let's be honest, guys, there's nothing.
What do you mean there's nothing?
There's nothing.
There's a whole backlog.
There's nothing next generation. You have...
Oh, yeah. It's a little lean right now.
You have Spider-Man, Sackboy, and...
Demon Souls.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
And
it's
Astro,
whatever
the fuck.
It's a little lonely. Yeah, it's a little.
And then on Xbox you have Tetris Connect or something. I don't know.
Tetris Effect or something.
Yeah, you got nothing. Nothing. Controls on sale right now. By the way, guys, if you have an Xbox, there is a 700 game sale going on for Black Friday, which is starting yesterday all the way until Saturday. On the Xbox Game Store.
Ooh.
Control Ultimate Edition with the free XS upgrade is $20.
I love that game. For $20, you should get it.
If
you get all the DLC, if you haven't played it before, guys, I would suggest it.
The base game is $40. Just the base game, not the Ultimate Edition, but the base game Control is $40.
Or Unlimited Edition, whatever.
So the Ultimate whatever the fuck edition is $20. So I think I'm gonna pick that up.
That's not bad.
I'm not mad at that.
That's good.
At all.
It's a good game. I love it.
So but yeah, if you guys have an Xbox Series X or S, or you have a One or a 360, and you want to buy games for the future generation that is already here, go check them out. Go check out all the sales that are going on right now, because there's a lot. 700 games, and
that's a lot.
Yes, just sort by release date.
So going back to PS5.
Okay.
So
sorry.
PS5. No. So PS5 sold 85,000 units in the first 4 days in Japan.
Bots.
The Xbox Series X and S sold 20,534 in the first 6 days.
Japan.
According to Jamatsu and the... Yeah, just in Japan. But that just tell you how much of a difference, how much of a foothold Sony has. Or, let me say that, how much of a lack of a footprint, a space that Xbox has. You know, that market is just so dominated by Sony.
Yeah.
That... I mean, it shows by the numbers.
That's not surprising.
You know, it's not. It's not surprising at all. It's always been difficult for Western company. Well,
but here's
Western
the thing.
Consoles.
Here's the thing with PlayStation and Microsoft right now. PlayStation, I feel, is making more of a move towards the North American market because the PlayStation 5 came out on November 12th, correct?
I think.
Right. I think Europe and Japan just started getting their consoles yesterday.
For the Xbox?
No, PlayStation.
Japan?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Japan already get it?
No.
Really?
They were a week late. Europe and Japan were a week late.
So how they sell that many in Japan?
Weren't they a week late?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
so.
they were.
I don't think so. I think Japan and North America are probably first.
I'll actually
Japan's that's the motherland, dude.
Nope. They would release here first.
Guys, I don't know. Guys, I know any information that we're missing. Okay, I know definitely delayed in Europe and the West.
Oh, no, they did release U.S., Canada, Australia, and Japan same day.
Yeah.
The rest of the world got it on the 19th, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought Japan wasn't included in that.
Japan, no.
My bad.
Japan is
my fault.
That's
my fault.
Them out.
My fault.
It's okay, guys. You heard it first.
But Europe and all that other shit, they didn't come out until yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was I think that was pretty weird.
The staggered release date. I guess the logistics of it, I don't know, but yeah. So, but yeah, definitely, Sony does have a big foothold on the Japan market, and that's just somewhere that Microsoft is just not
as big as the Switch.
No. Yeah, the Switch is insane.
Switch is killing it.
Yeah. The price point and just the Nintendo that's been there. What do you want to talk about?
What you got? Come on.
I got a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, well, let's go.
All right, guys. You want to dip into one of the big ones, the Game Awards?
That's the big one right now.
That's a big one. I got a bunch of little tiny ones. Yeah, let's go Game Awards.
Sure.
Okay, so the Game Awards, guys. It's a big giant ad for the companies.
Right.
Just because something is nominated or wins or does this and gets that accolades and whatever, cool. Okay. I'm not hating on it.
Okay.
But with the Game Awards, what it does do, it does bring in the main spotlight to video games. It's a good place to see announcements of video games, which I really enjoy. And so for that part, I do like it. But I do know that, hey, I'm going to give you money so you can show our ads and show our gameplay.
Right.
Over these I understand that. It's a business.
Got it.
Whatever. So, I mean, just because they have an accolade of that, that's fine. But
okay.
I do want to talk about it.
Okay, let's bring it up.
The Game Awards. So just right off the bat, there's two categories that I'm particularly interested in. The first one, Game of the Year.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
Right up. Nominees are Animal Crossing, New Horizon, Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and Last of Us Part 2.
Okay.
So right off the gate, those are obviously contenders for Game of the Year.
Right. They are the nominees for Game of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, but in your opinion, those are the shoo-ins? You think they're missing anything?
And now that I'm looking back at this list, when I went over the list Wednesday, and I'm looking back through it, and I'm like, Game of the Year, and I'm like, that's all that came out this year? And then I got sad. I got a little sad. I was like, that's all that came out?
Well,
really?
This 2020 was supposed to be a big year. Things got delayed. Of course, Cyberpunk is not in the list.
No.
So
it doesn't come out until December 10th.
So,
but as far as the list is concerned, I think that all of those releases are very solid releases. Now, however, I think that Final Fantasy VII shouldn't have been included in that.
Really?
Nope.
Really?
Because it isn't complete yet.
I don't know what that means. You have a beginning and an end.
You got a beginning and end of that chapter.
Yeah.
But they already had said that wasn't going to be like just a one-part game. That's the first 3 hours of the actual.
So like Mass Effect 1 is not a complete game?
That is a complete game because it is a start and an end. There is a start and an end to this one.
See,
but
at the
time that Mass Effect came out, there wasn't going to be a sequel. You didn't know that there was going to be a sequel.
That's fine.
That's fine. But you know that there's sequels to this. They've already had them pre-planned.
So just because you didn't know that there was sequels, so now it's not a complete game. I don't understand that logic.
But what I'm saying is that Final Fantasy VII was a complete game. Final Fantasy VII Remake is not a complete game.
You got a beginning and an end. Of course, it's going to be cliffhanger. Okay, we know that.
Is it though? Is it?
Yeah, because they didn't wrap up a whole bunch of threads. We still don't know what happened with the ancients. The ancients. I'm sorry.
I don't
They're
think
living Medgar.
I don't think that the game was Game of the Year. I don't think it was Game of the Year material. I don't think it should have even been included on the list. I think it was a great game. I don't think it should have been.
I'm fine with it being on the list. I'm fine.
I didn't vote for it.
Yeah.
But
I didn't vote for it either. I'm fine with that game being on the list.
You didn't vote for it either.
Yeah. I didn't vote for it either. But I'll defend that.
But go on.
I just don't understand the logic when people say it's not a complete game. Like
it isn't.
Well, what is it? What's the lacking?
Because Final Fantasy VII was the entire story.
What is Final Fantasy VII Remake missing?
But Final Fantasy VII was when it came out on PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
It was a complete game. It had a beginning, middle, and end.
3 discs.
And it ended.
Yeah.
Right? The game
Yeah.
ended, and then you go on to Final Fantasy 8, and then 9, then 10, 11, 12. You got Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which is the first hour and a half,
3
2
hours,
hours, 3
yeah.
hours, whatever,
2 hours,
of
3 hours, yeah.
the original Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
That's not a complete game.
So they did flesh out characters. You did have a beginning. You have a premise. You saw what's going on.
You have
Of
a
course,
beginning.
yeah, of course you have a soft ending. So you leave it on a cliffhanger. But what does it mean? I mean, they didn't complete the story.
You have a beginning.
So they didn't complete the story then.
No, they did not.
They
It was
didn't
like
complete the story.
game. It was like
but
Game
the game's
of,
complete though,
but
right?
it's like Game of Thrones episode 4. Season 1, episode 4 is like episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. You still got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I just don't understand that logic. It's not a complete game. Like,
Well,
it's not a complete story. I'll give you
it's
that.
not a complete story.
I'll give you a complete story. It's not
It is a
that.
complete game, not a complete story.
Yeah,
There you go.
I
That's a better
guess.
way to
Yeah,
phrase it.
but
That's
people
a better
say
way
that-
to phrase it.
Yeah, people say that like, why? Okay.
I would definitely put all of the other games that are on that list, other than Final Fantasy VII Remake, on that list. I would put all of them above that game, and it doesn't matter what order.
In what order?
But that game would be last.
I have no problem with these games on here.
No,
they all have their merits and reasons.
And I enjoyed playing every single one of these games, but Final Fantasy VII Remake would be at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
After all of those original
Those
IPs.
are all good games.
Go ahead.
Original IPs?
Tell me. Yep.
Yeah, but those are the games. In my heart, it's gonna be Hades. That's what I like. Whether it gets it or not,
For sure.
it doesn't matter. You know, I don't care. This game doesn't need accolades for me to prove how good it is. It does itself. So in my hearts, Hades.
I agree. I did vote for Hades myself.
Cool. Yeah, I gotta go in there and vote just for the fun of it. You know, the second category that I was interested in, guys, and y'all know this because I'm your boy Rick. Best fighting game of 2020.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just gonna name them off. All right, guys. Grand Blue
Yeah.
Fantasy Versus.
Okay.
Awesome game. I generally do.
That actually did come
it's
out
a good
this
game.
year.
It actually did. It
Yeah.
did. We have Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition.
Come out 2 years ago.
Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition.
5 years ago.
2016. One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows, and Under Night Inburst EX Late CLR.
Oh my god.
That game. All right, guys. So right out the
there's-
gate, the only new fighting game.
Not like
Okay,
the other ones.
There's only 2 fighting games that are new that came out.
Which ones?
It was Grand Blue Fantasy Versus
Right.
and One Punch Man.
Right.
The other 3,
Was One Punch
They were
Man an
all-
actual fantasy? Was it actually a fighting game? It was like a.
okay, last year
It's like a
Jump
3D
Force Shonen was considered
Oh,
a fighting
that's
game. That's just the
right, that's
arena
right.
anime
Jump Force,
one.
yeah.
That's considered a fighting
It's on
game.
sale right now on Xbox
But you gotta
Game Pass
remember, you gotta
for
remember this is the
$5.
Game Awards. They see that like, oh, yeah, it's a fighting game. Like, yeah, okay.
Is it though?
Eh.
Is it though?
Yeah. So only 2 games that are brand new came out in 2020. Grand Blue, One Punch Man.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
The other 3, these are all stuff that they just added on
Okay.
additions. But it was kind of lean on fighting games, so they got to put something in there.
Right.
Uh,
I voted for Street Fighter 5, by the way.
Street Fighter 5. It's my heart to heart. I love the fucking franchise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went with Street Fighter 5.
And honestly,
Just because they added in all the DLC, all the characters, and
that championship edition brought me back into the game.
right.
It has. It
also,
really
that
has.
was also part of my decision.
It was awesome. I think for $38, if you've been out of the game and want to get back in, I think that justifies it.
Right.
But when it comes to the other ones, it's Under Night and Grand Blue. I think Under Night is the truth. I think that is the hands down one of the best fighting games I've ever played. I think the system is so awesome. It has nice mechanics, great characters, great art. The way it plays is phenomenal. The music's awesome. I really do love that game. And Grand Blue is just right up there also. It looks so awesome. It's fun to play.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, it's
It's
fun to
very
play.
pretty.
The only thing I have a problem with Grand Blue is the pricing model. It follows the same as what a lot of the fighting games are doing now, where here's a character pass. We don't tell you who the characters are, but buy it anyway. You know, I just don't like that model, and I know it's going to be the future of it, but I just don't like how they're doing it, and that's my only complaint with the game.
Right.
And also, I think the problem with Grand Blue, and it's not like I'm throwing shade at the game at all. It just came out at a very bad time. It came out right at the beginning of March when the COVID was hitting, so it right out the gate was not able to get an offline tournament scene, and I think that just kind of hurt the game.
Fair enough.
So those 2 categories that I'm interested in, guys. But for sure, just for Game of the Year, Hades, and fighting game,
Well, I do want to bring up.
Final Fantasy.
I do want to bring up a couple of other categories.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Because we can go through best ongoing, we can go for best performance and all that shit. But that doesn't really. Let's go with the actual genres. Let's go with best indie.
Sure.
I had to vote for Hades out of Carrion, Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Spelunky 2, and Spiritfarer. All 5 of these games are absolutely tremendous, and I think that everybody should play these games. However, if you had a certain amount of money to only spend on one game, I would definitely say Hades. My second bet would be Spelunky 2, third Spiritfarer, and then Fall Guys and Carrion. And the reason being is like Fall Guys has a kind of a replayability, being that it's multiplayer game show type thing. But eventually it will, get boring.
I played it.
Yeah, it's good, but like eventually you'll get bored and
just like Mario Party. Whatever. Oh, I play the mini games. Cool.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha.
And then Carry On, being that it's a single player experience from beginning to end. And Hades is as well, but Hades forces you to go back and
there's so much
keep revisiting and things like that. So I definitely had to put Hades at the top of the list. Best mobile game. This year,
I am anti-mobile gamer.
I know you're an anti-mobile gamer, but there's some good ones on here. Genshin Impact, which also came out on PC and PS4.
Came on the consoles. Yes.
Call of Duty Mobile is also an ongoing game. It's been out for more than a year.
That's right.
Among Us, which has been this giant hit.
It's been a force
all year. It's been killing the goddamn game. Legend of Runeterra and Pokemon Cafe Mix, also very, very big games. I had to go with Call of Duty Mobile on this.
I know you actually played that one.
Just because I played.
You actually have history with that one.
All 5 of those games. But I also have to go with Call of Duty Mobile on this because of the Battle Pass and like the ability to draw you in and the ability to.
You played Genshin?
Huh?
You played Genshin?
Yeah, I did. Not on mobile, but I played on PC.
Did you?
Same shit.
Yeah, just pay for the character switch.
I played. Check it out.
I think one of the silver linings about Genshin is like you get a good team right off the gate.
Yeah.
Like if you want to get extra, that's on you.
Yeah.
So they give you like decent characters.
And they also got hacked, and then like a bunch of people's information got leaked out. But anyway,
don't play mobile.
I gotta go with Call of Duty Mobile. Just because they keep on bringing back. Among Us is a solid game, but it is basically the same premise over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Genshin Impact is a solid game as well. I can't take away anything from any of these games, but I do have to say Call of Duty Mobile was my favorite game.
No, I'm mad at you.
Best VR game. I didn't really play any of the VRs.
It's gonna be Alex Half-Life.
But that's why I put it on. I didn't really play it. But best action game. Can we talk about this?
Of course. This is our show.
So we got Doom Eternal.
Okay.
Hades.
Yeah.
Half-Life Alyx. Nier 2.
No.
And Streets of Rage 4, which I was very surprised I made the list.
Street of Rage 4 looks really good.
It looks
really good. I downloaded it on the Xbox Game Pass when I had it. It was just a fun beat 'em up. If you like Final Fight back in the day, just sideways street scrolling beat 'em up. That's it. It was really good art.
I had to go with Doom Eternal for mine. Yeah. The action is just it's top tier.
It's one of the big.
It's top tier. I like Hades action, but there's also parts of Hades that I dread. Boss fights.
It's the freaking you're in Elysium with the shield bearers.
That too.
Those guys suck.
Yeah. Or the butterfly room.
The butterflies suck. Yeah.
Action adventure.
What do we got?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla somehow made the list
by like 2 days.
Somehow. Ghost of Tsushima, which is Assassin's Creed in Japan. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. I haven't played it yet, so I can't give you an actual word on that one yet. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Jedi Fallen Order.
Really?
I didn't realize that actually
when
came out this year.
I thought it came out.
November last year.
I thought it came out. Yeah, it must have been right in the closing, in the ending, the end of that window.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, if it's anywhere in November, then it's probably late November.
Jedi Fallen Order came out November 15th, 2019.
Yeah, that's the cutoff date. I think 9th. I think the 9th is the cutoff date.
So,
so barely.
And then Last of Us 2. These are all great action adventure games, and it was really hard to pick just one.
Yeah, they're all great games.
I think they all did a good job at what they do, which is action adventure. Exploration, open world, that type of thing. That was definitely a hard decision. But if you had to choose action adventure,
I haven't played I haven't played all of them. So the ones I did play.
Played one.
Ghost of Tsushima.
That's it.
If I would try one out, it would probably be the Star Wars one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I would probably try that one out.
Yeah. It was actually my second choice.
Over
Ghost of Tsushima.
I saw you streaming that one a couple weeks ago.
But Valhalla was up there until I had a little glitch. I'll have to figure that out. It might go back up. RPG.
Persona.
I had to.
I love Persona.
I had to.
What are the options?
RPG. The best RPG for 2020. Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I considered more of an action game than an RPG.
Action, yeah.
I didn't
more
consider
of an action game.
I didn't consider it an RPG.
Well,
you do level up. You do things.
We do level up. You do. I mean, it's kind of action part where hitting buttons, but you do have to think. You do have to. But it doesn't take the sense of a traditional role playing game.
It definitely wasn't an RPG.
It's a really it falls in a weird category.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Genshin Impact.
Same with Genshin. It feels like more should have been like an action adventure game. Maybe
it's action adventure, but it's also RPG. You level up things. Persona 5 Royal.
That's straight up that's straight up JRPG.
That's JRPG.
Right that's written all over it.
Wasteland 3, which is CRPG.
Computer RPG, yeah.
And then Yakuza, which
like
is a surprise because I didn't know that they had swapped to
this one was
the RPG model.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to the JRPG model, and I kind of want to pick this up. Just.
Yeah, because the other Yakuza games, they were kind of like very
beat 'em ups.
Beat 'em ups. Like you're part of a Yakuza member or something like that along those lines.
Yeah,
part of the Japanese underground scene. But this one, it changed the mode of how it played, where it went to an RJRPG aspect. So,
right.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's really all that we got. We got content creators, debut games, esports athletes.
Athlete. I'm sorry, guys, but when I hear esports athlete, I'm like, right. Like if you put, I'm sorry, if you put, let me see one of the athletes.
Oh, you want to
see one of the athletes?
You want to see
Give me the name. Give me a name of one of the athletes.
You got Ian Crimson Porter.
Okay, so I see Ian Crimson Porter, and you show me JJ Watt. Which one's an athlete? Okay, you know what I'm talking about?
JJ Watt.
You know what I'm talking about?
You had to go with JJ Watt. Who's gonna break their arm more often?
What's an athlete? That to me, that's an athlete. Yes,
I think they have high skill.
They do.
Most skilled esports player.
Yeah,
that makes more sense.
I'll give it that. Yeah,
athlete,
definitely. It. Yeah, when you say athlete, what do you think of?
I think. Well, I don't think golf. I don't think. I don't think about golf. I don't think about pool. I don't think about tennis.
What about bowling?
Not even bowling. I think athlete. When I think of athlete, I think football, basketball.
I can almost
not even baseball.
Oh, definitely baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
Athlete.
I'm not okay. Maybe not current where they're all juicing up and shit.
Oh, okay.
But you definitely have to have the hand-eye coordination, the reflexes, the speed.
Yeah, you do have
to
have
have that.
You gotta hit something this big on something that's
and not only
wide.
that though, but it's also living that lifestyle. You have to have the discipline to constantly do that.
Fair enough.
That's also
fair enough.
That also falls. That's not only an athlete trait, but that's something that you have to have. To be in that kind of mindset.
I would say more strategy. Football though. Like I think football people are athletes. Boxers are athletes. Yes. MMA fighters are athletes.
Definitely
all athletes.
Yeah.
I would put them above the cut. I would put them at the top.
Yeah.
The rest of it,
And like I said, and it's like I'm throwing shade. I'm not.
No,
saying
definitely not.
I'm like, hey,
I can't play football.
Yeah, or be esports athlete. I don't find the category. I'm not throwing shade at them. It's just when you use that word, like let's be real, guys. Athlete falls under for this.
Right.
Set of activities. And if you guys think I'm wrong, talk to me. We'll have a discussion. I will have a discussion. I'll be civil about it.
Civilized discussion.
Yeah, easy. I have no problem discussing my views. So, yeah.
Anyway, what else you got on your little list there, bro?
Oh my God. So let's go to game leaks. And when I talk about game leaks, I talk about Capcom because Capcom.
Boy. You talking about personal information leaks?
Is leakier.
Bro, loose lip sink ships.
That episode, for some weird reason, is always on top. If you guys are listening to that episode, let us know why it's up there. Because
I listened to it. I don't know why.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not like wild by it. I'm like, okay, we did an online. We did an online episode about it. I don't. Never met him.
Never met him.
Never met him.
Never met him. No.
But so anyway, Capcom, they got a leak, and it literally showed all their games that are coming out.
Right.
For up to like, what was it? Up to 2024, I think. I saw that on Reddit, guys. They had a link for it, and they talked about it. And some games you can see, Monster Hunter. Okay, we know that's coming out. Some Resident Evil games are coming out. Some other IPs that I'm not too familiar with. I think like another.
They also released the information about how much Capcom got paid by Sony to be exclusive VR for PlayStation 4 at the time.
Did they?
Yeah.
That finally came out?
It was like $4 or $5 million. It wasn't much.
Because that's what it was.
They got paid to be exclusive to Sony for the VR license. Things like that also came out during all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because when Street Fighter 5 came out, it was only on PlayStation and PC, and that's it. You couldn't get it.
And that's where it's still at.
And it's still at there. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, along there we saw Street Fighter 6 coming out sometime in Q3 2022. I'm not surprised by that, especially what's going on. Especially what's going on now with Ono now being out of the picture and the new guys taking over, and this new season 5 not wrapping up till December of 2021.
Right. So you think in March, April?
It said Q3, so I'm guessing September, November,
Okay.
So
excuse me,
holidays of 2022.
Excuse
me. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is gonna happen.
But also take that information with a grain of salt, guys. Like these people, they no, it wasn't a leak. It was ransomware. They had taken because people are working from home during COVID times, and they took over somebody's computer. That may or may not be true. So take it with a grain of salt.
They're just leaks.
They're just leaks.
Don't like the hard hitting.
Don't fucking set your watch to Street Fighter 6 coming out in 2022 because it may or may not happen. It may come out in March. It may come out in May, and because those are the times that normally Street Fighter games come out is April, May, which is like Q1, Q2.
Yeah. The only thing that was like a little like maybe disheartening, but like I said, guys, like Ruben said, don't take a grain of salt. You didn't see any Marvel vs. Capcom on there, so it's like, well,
that's an expensive license at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for it.
Marvel's on fucking fire right now. They can do whatever they want.
Yep.
And that's what happened with Infinite.
Spider-Man, bitch.
Just didn't happen.
Miles Morales is killing it. 20.4 million copies of Spider-Man sold.
Are you serious?
That's just the PlayStation 4 version.
Yeah. Not surprised at all.
Yep. I didn't even pull that up from. That's not even on my fucking list. That's just a fucking stat. 20 million copies of that game sold. It's the highest selling superhero game of all time ever.
Sounds about right.
That's pretty good.
Going for sales. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus had 450,000 copies sold worldwide. I know it's not the most impressive.
No, but that's solid.
It's not the most impressive, but like I said, just giving the time that it came out, it just what?
No.
Oh, they like hold on. Like, hold that thought. Like what thought? Yeah, it just the time that it came out, it just didn't get the spotlight that it should have got. That's unfortunate, but there's people still playing it. There's still a scene. There's still love for the game. They're still pumping out content, so that's good. Season 2.
How much did that game cost?
$60.
Oh, 60.
Yeah, I think it was on sale last week during the fighting game sale.
That's $27 million.
What is?
450,000 copies times $60.
Oh yeah.
Is $27 million.
Well, yeah, roughly. It depends on how much valued at different markets. I know the Japanese yen might be different. In Europe, it might be different. I don't know how the euro
well, let's just say roughly 30 million.
It made money.
$30 million.
It made money.
How much did it cost to develop the game?
I have no idea. I know, like I said, that's the biggest, most impressive number. But hey, they're selling.
That was a mobile developer, right?
It was a mobile developer. Yeah, they teamed up with. I think it's from Psy Games, and they teamed up with.
That game came out last year. Why is it up for Game of the Year this year?
No, it came out in March.
May 30.
No, you're looking at the mobile online. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Okay, that's what I looked up.
Yeah. It came out in March.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It makes sense.
Not bad though.
Not bad. So, guys, we talk about fighting games.
Yeah.
And
all games.
I know I knock on Smash not being a fighting game.
It's a fighting game.
It's a fighting game. All right, guys. It might be not everybody's cup of tea.
But
the thing is, so the Big House was having an event. They were gonna have a big Melee event.
Ooh, okay. We're going back to Melee.
Yeah.
Got it.
Melee, the one that came out, 2001. They were gonna have a big tournament, Nintendo says, "Oh, you guys are getting hit with the cease and desist. Stop that."
Wow, really?
Really? So okay. So what happened is, so Nintendo they try to shut it down, but the thing is, the Melee scene they made this. It's they made this a Slippy emulator, which is based off the Dolphin one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And it incorporates rollback, so you can play it online.
Right.
So Nintendo sees that. Oh yeah, you're not going to the right channels. You're not going.
Right, you're not actually having a GameCube
license. Yeah, you're not going to the right channels. The right channels
GameCube.
incorporate. The licensing part. So Nintendo steps in and knocks it down. But the thing is, this game is so old. Your community, like Nintendo, doesn't even support this game anymore.
Nope.
Okay, and from what I heard, the netcode that the community has built for this game
way
is
better
than what they have on Ultimate.
Oh, kind of like Street Fighter. Whenever Street Fighter took away the 2-frame rollback or whatever it was.
The Ultimate, yeah. But so they have the support for this game,
right? That
Nintendo hasn't touched in forever, and now they're going to go with the cease and desist. I'm like, wait, like that doesn't make sense. Like, why would you do that? These people are still playing your game. And especially this time of year, or what's going on, like why would you want to stop that? It just doesn't make sense. I think that's a really.
But I mean
selfish.
the same thing could be said about Capcom whenever that modder put out the rollback.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay, here's the rollback frames that you need, and then they put it out for PC, and then all of a sudden Capcom came out with an update and like fucking squashed that. Like they didn't put it in any tournaments. The guy was just like, "Hey, here's a better code for what they've got going on for Street Fighter V. Here it is."
It fixed it for PC to PC, but it shut
PC to PC.
That's when it shined. That's where it shined.
And then they patched it out. They were like, "Fuck off out of here."
Yeah.
It's the same thing that they were doing.
No, it's not the same thing. Nintendo says stop your tournament. They're not stopping the
stop having
code.
fun.
They stopped the tournament. One of the biggest events that the Melee Smash community has. They're saying shut it down. They're not saying, hey, we're going to change the patch notes. Hey, you're not going to play online. They're saying, don't do it.
But basically what I'm hearing is, hey, stop having fun.
That's what it is.
That's what I'm hearing.
And that's the community that made this. It's a community-made event, and they made this. They implemented this netcode.
You know what's fucking crazy? Can I use a different example? So, let's say Elder Scrolls Morrowind or Oblivion that came out, I don't know how many years ago. Long time ago, right? Well, Fallout 4 is out, Skyrim's out. It's out, right? People are remaking Skyrim. Or not Skyrim, excuse me. They're remaking Oblivion in the Skyrim engine. They're remaking Morrowind in the new engine.
Yeah.
But Bethesda's not saying shit. They're like, please do it, because we're not going to do it. Please.
Yeah, Bethesda's always been good about, even like when Skyrim was at its heyday. Yeah, they're always like, hey, you want mods? Yeah, bring them in.
Whatever.
Bring them in.
Whatever.
The community wants to do something?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand when Nintendo does that. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Okay.
Not on a older game. It doesn't make any sense on an older game.
Exactly.
It makes zero sense.
Like, why?
If it was Ultimate, I would understand.
Yeah,
but if it's Melee,
it's an old game and it's a community.
I don't understand.
And it's
that.
like they're not slandering or trying to take money away. It's like, guys,
I agree with you.
It doesn't make sense. And yeah, well, it's Nintendo's property. They could do what they want. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's bull. At a certain point, you don't shit on your freaking people that made you. You don't.
I agree.
I agree. And I think that's just a really black eye for freaking Nintendo, dude.
I also think so. But it was also the same thing for Street Fighter whenever they took away the code.
It's not the same thing. No, it's not. Okay, they changed a patch. You can still play online. That's it.
Yeah, but they didn't fix it. Like, somebody fixed it, and then they were like, no, you can't fix it.
They're shutting it down. The tournament.
That's a tournament.
Yeah. One of the biggest ones.
But they were like, okay, you fixed the code that we couldn't fix for 5 years. No.
Well, it
no.
It is what it is, yeah.
No, don't fix what we couldn't fix with the simple 2-frame rollback. Don't fix that. We'll do it with Street Fighter 6, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
What else you got, Papa?
And one of the last little.
I love
bits
your
of
little.
news.
Next time you go.
One
Ba.
of the little ones that I saw was
I'm
Nintendo
gonna have a little
Switch
fucking.
contributes to record gaming console revenues for Nvidia.
20
I'm guessing because they're using some of their Nvidia
The,
chipsets.
all the switches are Nvidia based.
Yeah,
Yes.
so Nvidia's saying, hey.
But why they don't have GeForce now, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have
But
no idea.
that's dope for them. Good for Switch. Good for Nvidia.
Yeah.
That's the only console not using an AMD processor or AMD GPU right now because Series S and PlayStation 5 X are
They have
all
the
using
AMDs.
AMD. Everything's AMD right now, boys.
Yeah.
Except for Nintendo Switch, which
I actually
was,
looked it up. PlayStation 3 had a Nvidia, and then that's
yes, it did. It had a 10-core Nvidia 15 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was looking
That's
at.
dead and gone, bro.
I was like, oh, well, let me just. I mean, I don't want to just write down the fucking headline and just run with it. Let me look into it.
Right.
Let me do
I
some
get you.
hard-nosed investigation journalism.
Yeah, it was a very hard. It was a very hard processor to write for, which is why some games didn't.
Yeah, because we got a problem when she was playing Skyrim. On
Because
it'll lose some
playing on a
files.
10-core processor or a 9-core processor back then was a lot different than playing on a 6-core processor now. It was way different.
Yeah.
Now the game is a lot more optimized, of course, but people still had issues writing for that. But PlayStation 3 had some of the best graphics out
I don't remember
at
it.
the time.
I remember playing Sons of Patriots, the Metal Gear 4.
Metal Gear Solid 4. I
Yeah.
played.
My brother had the console, so I just bought the
Ratchet
game.
and Clank.
and that's it.
I played. What else did I play?
That was my I had 360 during that era, so I
You
didn't have
did?
PlayStation.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had both, but I remember Metal Gear Solid 4. I remember Ratchet and Clank. I remember Uncharted 1 and 2 on that one. I can't remember. Oh, Killzone and Resistance: Fall of Man. I can't recall anything else off the top of my head right now, but there were some good titles on that console. But yeah, it's been such a long time. I can't really remember.
I got my brother's PlayStation. I'm just sitting on it. I need to boot
Get
back
on
up
it, bro.
'cause I want to play
Hook
the
it
old
up.
school games. Yeah, I want to play CVS too.
I wouldn't
That's
mind
about
playing
it on
MGS4.
I'm looking for yeah. That's a bit.
Oh, can I ask your opinion since we're on MGS?
Yeah.
So with that sale that's going on,
Uh-huh.
Control Ultimate Edition is $20.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah. If you haven't played it before, yeah.
I have played it before, but I haven't played the DLC, and I
Oh.
haven't played with the upgraded graphics.
Yeah, for $20, like I spent $20 on worse
You
things.
spent $60 on the game itself, right?
Yeah, when it came out.
Okay. Second
Yeah.
question
Mm.
is the 360 version of the MGS 2 and 3 HD rework is on Xbox as well for $10.
I would buy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Peace Walker alone is worth it. Peace
Yeah,
Walker alone
well-
is surprisingly a good game.
Yeah.
It should be
Sons of Patriots and Snake Eater, I think.
It should be Snake Eater, Peace Walker, and there was one more. I don't know. I bought it on 360. It was a HD
Right.
collection.
I got you.
Peace Walker alone, dude.
So
it was
$10
surprisingly
for
good
both games, the 3 games.
If
Sorry.
it has Peace, if it's the one that has Peace Walker in it, I would say yeah, because it was surprisingly good.
What about Metal Gear Solid 5 Definitive Edition with what was the demo called? Ground Zeroes
Ground Zeroes.
for $7.
Yeah.
I still haven't played through
Yeah,
the game.
for $7.
I still haven't
yeah.
finished it.
The gameplay was awesome. The story was
With what was his name?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game. I mean, it was a
Shouts out to David
It was a
Hayter.
Kojima game for
Yeah,
sure.
It was the last Kojima.
But yeah, I felt like he was.
I kind of want to get it on Xbox.
I guess he was
just
under
to
the
have
gun
it.
when he made that game.
I kind of just want to have it just to have it
Yeah, it's a good.
on Xbox.
The gameplay is fun. It does take a lot of from what they did in Peace Walker and they incorporated in that.
Fair
Like
enough.
building your mother base and recruiting soldiers.
What else you got, Papa?
That was it for me.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about today. Infinity Ward patched in 120 FPS for the Xbox,
Oh.
but not the PlayStation. The new consoles, by the way.
Because it doesn't play on 1440.
I
don't know. I
That has
think
nothing
the
to do with
original-
it.
yeah,
I'm just talking about frame rate. So, Infinity Ward patched in 120 FPS for the Xbox Series X and the S, but they left it out for the PlayStation 5. I have no idea why. I thought that was a little odd.
Well, doesn't the PlayStation version have like zombies or something like that?
No, the PlayStation 5 version should play at 120 FPS on 4K. That's what they said they could do. But they patched it into the Series S and X, but they left it out of the PlayStation 5 for whatever reason. Also, people are having a lot of issues with the PS4 and the PS5 version, because that was one of the games that could like transfer
cross-gen
over,
or whatever, yeah.
Right. So people are downloading the game on the PS5, but when they're downloading it, they're getting the PS4 version, and they don't even realize that they're playing. They're like, "Oh my god, this game looks great," which goes to show, if you see these streamers or reviewers or whatever that don't know shit about what the fuck they're doing, it's because they're playing PlayStation 4 version. So be on the lookout for those people there. Make sure you're on the PlayStation 5 version of the store. If you own a PlayStation 5, there's a little 3 vertical ellipses on the top right corner. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit PlayStation 5. Make sure you buy the fucking PlayStation 5 version of the game that you're trying to play. Please, people. I've seen so many complaints, so many issues with people buying the PlayStation 4 version. Make sure you're getting the PlayStation 5 version if you have a PlayStation 5. If you don't and you're not doing that, holla at your boy. I need a PlayStation 5. My boy Rick here needs a PlayStation 5. We could definitely make more use of it than people that can't even.
I don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need.
It's marketing at its finest.
We don't need. We don't need
hitting.
Want.
Don't need it.
Don't need want.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw some of my online Twitch buddies playing Cold War.
Right.
And I can't tell the difference from Cold War and Modern Warfare.
You can't tell the difference?
It looks the same fucking thing.
I'll let you have that whenever I get my PS5.
What's that?
The PS4 Pro. You can have that whenever I get my PS5.
I don't need a PS4 Pro.
No, yeah, you need, because you can't tell the difference. So you can have that.
No, it really, it's the same.
But you can have that though.
It's literally.
It doesn't.
Oh wait, new maps. I know they're playing on a
on Call of Duty, like from Call of Duty Warfare to
when they're doing like the team deathmatches and stuff. Like,
well, Call of Duty Warzone right now is still Modern Warfare.
Or Modern Warfare.
Well, they haven't moved it over to.
Yeah.
Cold War.
Okay. The whatever team deathmatch that I see from Cold
Deathmatch is Cold War. Yeah.
When I see that, if I see any team death, I don't. They even have team deathmatches on Modern Warfare.
Yes.
They do, but maybe not as populated. I guess I don't know.
It's pretty popular.
Okay. Well, when I see one or the other, I'm like, I see aiming down sights. I see you start stage on your vehicle.
It's very basic on Cold War. There's no if you like the gun porn that was in Modern Warfare with like attachments here and there. There's basically like 3-4 gun types.
Yeah. So like I said,
there was like assault rifle, SMG, AR, sniper rifle.
I hate the term assault rifle. It's so made up.
Sorry, Armalite rifle. Excuse me, sir. Armalite rifle, SMG, LMG, sniper, marksman, and other. Right.
Like heavy stuff.
Like right. And then you also had underbarrel, overbarrel, mag, grip, stock, sight. Right? You had all those things. Yeah.
Bare bones.
Not a new one.
Yeah. Like I said, when I see
the new one isn't gun porn.
When I see them playing team deathmatch, I'm like, okay, you will run, shoot the minion, dominate the spot, throw a grenade. Like it doesn't look anything different to me.
I felt like Modern Warfare took like a leap forward. Right? Modern Warfare was a leap forward. That's why I bought it. Yeah. I enjoyed playing it. I feel like Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is like in the next room,
hanging out
by itself.
I just
sad, doing coke.
I wouldn't say doing that. I think they're just like watching reruns of the old favorite show. They're like, oh yeah, well, come on, guys. Remember this episode? Remember
show
this part?
was good, dude. Oh my god, 16 Candles is the best. Like I feel like that's where they're at right now.
Yeah,
I feel like they take a couple steps backwards with this one. I played the campaign. I'm not impressed. It's a lot of America, fuck yeah. It's a lot of that. Like a lot of fucking bullshit blowing up. Once again, Cold War, shit's not blowing up everywhere, guys.
Wasn't it more espionage and stuff?
Espionage. There's one stealth mission in the whole campaign. Anyway.
But yeah, like I said, I'm not throwing you shade at the game. If you love the game, you love the game. That's awesome. But
good
to me,
for you.
When I look at it, I'm just like,
good for you.
Huh.
I mean, I want to say it the Christian Bale way. Oh, Good for you. It wasn't really that great.
Activisions, they don't care. They're just like grabbing your money. Like.
Speaking of PS5 though,
Oh.
Steam did update their drivers to recognize the
the DualSense
controllers, which was the new Xbox Series S and X controllers, which is this one here,
and the DualSense
and the DualSense controller, which I don't have yet. They did update their firmware for controllers, so if you like playing big picture and all the things,
do you?
I do, yeah. Fuck yeah, I play that shit all the time.
I just go mouse click. Click.
I play with this one usually.
Well,
actually not that one, but one of my Bluetooth ones that gets sent over there. Yeah, I like playing on TV a lot. It's dope.
Yeah, it's good for Steam. Just like, hey, these new
I like playing Hades. I like playing Enter the Gungeon.
Which I bought, by the way. Enter and Exit the Gungeon. It was like $9.99. I was like,
you bought it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like for both of them combined, like $10. Like, yeah, dude, you buy these games for
fair enough.
For both of them for $10.
But yeah, like things like that are easy on the frame rates and that don't take up a lot of bandwidth online. Yeah, I play those on my big screen or my other big screen in the bedroom whenever I have the time. So, but yeah, on the next gen note, so PS5 will only back up your saves only if you have PS Plus.
Like cloud saved?
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
Only do it if you have PS Plus. You can't transfer to an external drive. You can't put it on a thumb drive anymore. You can't do any of that shit. You can only transfer your PS4 Borderlands 3 save. We'll just use that as an example. To PS5, which is a free upgrade for Borderlands 3. You can only do that if you have PS Plus and PS4 and PS5.
Oh, I thought that
you have to have both consoles.
I thought that was a norm already.
No, it's
just
not a
like
norm.
to do cloud saves and stuff.
No, and that's the norm.
What?
That you can. I was playing Batman cloud gaming. Whenever I first got cloud gaming, my save just showed up on my Series S.
Ah, okay.
That just happened. Like I didn't have to have.
Do you have Ultimate Gold Pass and all that?
Yeah, but I didn't have to have all that. It was just there. You have to have PlayStation Plus to get your shit uploaded to the cloud. You can't just buy a PlayStation and then put your save on an external card like this one and be like, I'm gonna put my shit from this PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5. No.
Yeah, I thought that was a norm. Just you had to have like a PlayStation Online to.
Why would you need that? Why can't
I don't know?
Why can't,
I thought it was just normal.
But why can't I just?
Because that's how they get you to buy their stuff.
But why can't I just stick it in this one and then stick it in the new one? Why can't I just give this one herpes?
They want you to pay an extra $60.
But why can't I just play? Why can't I just stick it in this one with herpes and then stick it in that one with herpes?
This is why you should just go to PC and stick to PC.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's it.
Fair enough.
No, none of this. Pay $60 a year for
fair
online.
Enough.
Oh, you want these base features? Yeah, pay to chat with your friends. Yeah, pay for this stuff. Like no.
Fair enough, my
guy. Go PC gaming. I've never looked back, guys. You won't regret it. Trust me. And I'm coming from a console player going to PC. You won't look back.
I love it. Did you see the Cyberpunk minimum requirements? I retweeted you.
Yeah, you retweeted me and I saw it and I was like, oh, okay, I'm fine. If I want to just
You're good.
If I want to just play 1080 with like great graphics.
Nope, you can do that with you can go all the way up to RTX. You're good.
As long as I'm
You're good all the way to RTX and high.
Okay,
You're good. Yeah. RTX and high.
I can rock that.
There's Ultimate, which was like 3080.
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, at high and regular, like I'll be fine with the game.
Yeah,
I have no problem with it.
You're on high and RTX, which was fantastic for you.
Yeah.
High five.
I'm in it.
Built that shit for you,
Team
fam.
2070. Team RTX.
But on the last PlayStation tip, Last of Us HBO show got picked up today.
Oh.
By HBO. HBO said they're gonna pick it up, and now they're trying to cast out the characters. Neil Druckmann was talking today on Twitter. He's like, "Who should we cast now?" Like
Tom Holland.
Everybody's Tom Holland.
Yeah.
But they're trying to find the cast now. But yeah, the Last of Us HBO show did get picked up by HBO.
If they do when they do cast actors and actresses for these roles, I hope they grab
The
fresh
people
faces.
right for the job,
Yeah.
or
Fresh
do
faces.
you hope that they get a black, gay, Indian,
God,
Native
no,
American,
no, just get people,
Japanese, Korean?
like checking off boxes. No,
yeah.
no, don't do
you
that.
want them to do that,
get
or do you want
someone-
them to get the best person for the job?
Get the good person that acts the job, and not even, and when I'm
But-
not even like
but
going
does-
with the whole. Let me finish. I'm not
Okay.
even talking about the whole LGBTQ.
Oh, I was
whatever
about
it
to
is.
get to
I'm
that.
not going about that.
Okay.
No, don't get an actor that. Oh, we know, like, hey, let's just say Tom Cruise. Oh, everybody knows that name, so let's get him in there. No. Get someone who's not known. Get someone who's up and coming, who's a fresh face, who's different, who's not been in.
But
the
what
scene.
if they get a Ellie who's not lesbian?
That's fine. I don't care.
You don't care.
Can she do the job right? Can she act like Ellie does in the game?
But like,
That's it.
people will get mad if they don't.
Who's gonna
do
get
that.
mad?
I don't know.
Well,
Fucking
then tune it out, don't watch it.
LGBTQ. I
That's
don't know.
it. It's that simple. If you don't like something,
I'm gonna watch
tune it out. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. Either way, I'm excited.
Yeah, and we talked about it too. I know it's been in the works, and a lot of the
Yeah,
writers
it was
from
in the
game,
works like 6 months ago.
Yeah, a lot of writers from the game are actually part of
Shouts
the writing.
out to Neil Druckmann
Are
for that
writing
one.
for the show itself. Our show front runners for the show. So
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, just I just hope when they cast the people, get unknown actors.
they get the
People
right
upcoming.
people for the job.
Yeah,
Not the people that they
the
need.
checks boxes.
They get the right people for the job.
I'm all for that, dude. I'm all for that.
I'm definitely
So, yeah, that'd
I'm
be
right
fun.
there with you.
I might actually get HBO Max for that, or HBO Go, or whatever it's called.
I'll let you borrow mine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you see that IO Interactive announced their Project 007?
I saw just a little thumbnail.
Little
with that.
fucking.
Isn't it like with Hitman
clip.
or something?
The IO Interactive does Hitman,
Mhm.
but they are now going to do a Project
Oh.
007 after Hitman. Hitman. I keep saying Hitman for whatever
With
reason.
Agent 47.
Yeah. So now there's going to be Project 007. I don't know what time frame. I don't know which 007 that they're talking about. But they are talking about that they did announce.
I
this
think that
project.
company will be the ones to handle it, right? I think they could. do it.
IO.
Yeah, I think that what they've done with
Hitman?
Hitman. I've never played the games, but just what I've heard before
Hitman's dope.
and seen, and the gameplay and how it feels like you're playing a spy movie. So I mean, that's perfect for a 007 movie. So
Okay.
I think those guys can handle it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I have no disagreement on that.
Yeah.
So that was a quick fire there. GTA Online is doing an expansion, which is gonna change the map.
Really?
The first time they've done it since 2013.
What about Red Dead Redemption Online? They getting any updates?
No. No.
So weird. It's so I guess Grand Theft Auto is just
It's the bigger one.
yeah. There's
But
more
I want
fan base.
more Red Dead. I would have loved an Undead Nightmare for Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't do that.
They didn't do that.
You're right.
I would have loved that this year for Halloween. Did I get it? No.
You can get shit.
You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get
Ugly characters.
You're gonna get a little bullshit expansion to a game that came out in 2012.
And it's gonna be coming out for the next console.
It's already out, bro.
It's already out.
It's already out.
Yeah.
It's already there.
That game's gonna be out forever, dude. It's gonna be PlayStation.
Is it gonna
8.
be one of those ongoing games?
Launch-
Also,
Uh,
why wasn't it on the VGA Game Awards or whatever for ongoing games?
good question. I don't know. Maybe
It wasn't even on there.
maybe Rockstar didn't get enough money. I don't
Maybe
know.
they
Or maybe
didn't.
just got tired.
It
Who
wasn't even on
knows?
the ongoing
Yeah.
games. That's one of the ongoing games. It is so ongoing. It's outlasted.
It's more ongoing than before there was ongoing.
It's more ongoing than fucking what was the No Man's Sky. It's
But
it
No
was
Man's Sky's
on,
coming back. Is it out there now?
no. No Man's Sky is an ongoing
Yeah.
game, but it's only been ongoing since PlayStation 4.
Yeah. It was before.
Game-
It was
Grand Theft
before it
Auto-
was a genre.
Grand Theft Auto's been going on. It's been
It was a genre,
ongoing.
Yeah. It was a genre before
Grand-
a genre.
Grand Theft Auto's been going on since fucking PlayStation 3. Then PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and then
Yeah.
Xbox One, PlayStation 4,
Oh, yeah.
and now PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. That is the most ongoing.
It's the
game
most ongoing,
of
and it will
ongoing
continue to
games.
be.
And it
Yeah.
didn't make the
It's
list.
gonna be a launching title
Let's
for
be real.
PlayStation 8. This is like the facts, boys.
It's gonna be the next
Yeah.
one.
But yeah, it's an ongoing game.
So yeah, they're gonna add some changes to the map for the first time since 2013. They're changing it up a little bit there.
I'm not surprised that that's the one that does get the attention. I mean,
Is it
I know,
though?
no, really. I mean, as big as Red Dead was, it was you live in the timepiece of the cowboy, in the 1800s. But
Right.
now it's like, but where do you get the more fun and more action? Where you do the zany, crazy stuff? Grand Theft Auto set with the
Fair
modern
enough.
day setting.
I'd rather have more
We get
updates
tanks and
to
helicopters.
the newer game, though.
You know,
I would rather have more updates to the newer
I'm sure.
game.
I'm sure there's. I'm sure you're not the only one that wants to play that game. I'm sure there's
a lot of people.
thousands of people. You know, all the player base. I'm sure they want more. But you know, Rockstar, they're like, hey, we know what the money's at.
We spent a lot of time on
shit.
PlayStation. Let's go back to Xbox
It
here.
just gets quiet. We're like, oh yeah. Nice.
So Xbox, now that they
Pass.
own Bethesda, they said that Starfield and the new Elder
Ooh.
Scrolls 6
Yeah.
are day one Game Pass games for these consoles and the PC.
Baller status right there, dude.
Whenever they decide to release them,
That's the big question.
that's
When
the
are they
big
coming
question.
out?
They're gonna go the whole cyberpunk route, right? But they, they may or may not come out for other consoles.
Like exclusivity, kind of.
Right. They might be timed exclusives, but they also might be, you get 4K 120 FPS on this one, but you might get 30 FPS 4K on that other console.
As long as I get 1080 60, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But maybe
very
not, though.
easy to please.
But maybe not, though.
Yeah, maybe not. I'm very easy to please. You give me 1080 60, I'm good.
Hey, but
I'm
maybe
Gucci.
not, though.
But maybe not. Yeah.
So that's what the I think it was not what's his fucking face?
Phil Spencer? He's the
Major
username.
Nelson.
Major Nelson.
The person above Major Nelson, who is like the director of
Phil Spencer.
acquisitions and shit.
Oh, I have no idea. I know Phil Spencer's one of the big boys.
He's one of the big boys.
That's all I know.
And that's all I got for the news this week. But what I do want to do this week, being that it is the Friday before Thanksgiving, I wanted to give thanks to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody who watches the podcast, everybody
Yes.
who listens to the podcast.
Yes.
I'm thankful for everybody that catches us week in, week out. I'm thankful for the new viewers and the new listeners. I'm thankful for my lovely girlfriend and my wonderful friend.
Thank you. Where is he?
And everybody in my life that contributes to my positive mental attitude. Yeah, I bitch about work. Yeah, I bitch about
You're loud.
whatever, but it isn't. I'm not gonna say it isn't real, but it isn't. It isn't major.
Yeah,
I bitch about things.
There's other people have it a lot worse.
It's a lot worse than it could be, guys.
Definitely.
I love my family. I love my health. I love my wonderful girlfriend. I love my beautiful friend here across from me. I love his beautiful wife and all my other fatter friends and fatter wives. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love all of them so much. And I'm just so thankful and proud that I got to do this podcast with my best friend.
And we're still doing it.
And we're still keeping it going. And I'm just so happy that this year is almost fucking over. And I can't wait, guys. I can't wait for fucking Cyberpunk. I'm grateful that this game is supposedly coming out. I'm grateful that that these new next-gen consoles came out. I'm grateful that people actually got them. I'm grateful to actually get one.
It's actually right there.
I am just so happy for everybody actually making it in this world, and it breaks my heart for those that aren't. And I hope that we continue success and we make each other better. And that's what I want us to do in 2021. Is I don't want the hate. I don't want the negativity. I just want to make you better. Whether you are with us or against us, if you hate us or like us, I don't give a fuck. I want you to do better in this world. And I want to make this world a better place somehow, in some way. If it's with my fucking video game podcast or not, I don't give a shit. I just want everybody to do better. I want people to make money. I want people to succeed. I want people to just fucking be happy. And that's what matters to me the most in this world. And I already got to spend Friendsgiving with everybody that I love and care about. I'm going to spend some more time with more friends tomorrow.
Good.
And I hope that everybody gets to do that. And if you didn't, also like myself, where you lost a family member or anything like that, I hope that you've recovered. I hope that everything works out for you for next year, because 2020 sucked ass, dude, and I can't wait for this shit to be over with. But I am grateful that it happened. I'm grateful that we got to see the weaknesses and the strengths of the people, and the gaming industry and the politics and all the other bullshit that we had to deal with. And I can't wait for what we got in the future, dude.
Yeah.
What you got, man?
Ruben, thank you for that heartfelt. It came from the heart. And I
real.
really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
No, I want to say
Salud.
salud. Yeah. I want to say thank you to just the people in my life, you, my wife, having my family, having my job, having my work. My health. I know 2020 was a really awful year for a lot of people, but to me, I had some difficult times, but I came out stronger and better. I feel in the best shape of my life, and it's thanks to just having positive people around me to motivate me to be better and stronger. Yeah, and that's what that's what we need, guys. Just be thankful for what you got. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse.
That's
okay?
right.
Don't ever forget that. If you ever feel like you're down and out, remember it could be worse. You're alive. You're above ground. You have your health. You have something to do. It's the little things you got to hang on to. So don't forget that, guys. But yeah, I'm thankful just for being here, being alive, and taking care of myself, and for this show, something to look forward to every time. Even though we don't have some topics sometimes, we get together and talk. And be silly and have a good time.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So, yeah, thank you guys. And like I said, new listeners, old listeners, if you're just casual, thank you so much, guys. You guys do really make this show, and we love it. And we're going to come back next week, and we'll have more topics. And even if we don't have topics, we'll just shoot the shit and be silly and hang out.
We'll jack each other off. It doesn't matter.
All that good stuff, yeah. So
where can we find you, Rick?
Guys, you can catch me at OS_Rick with a 1 on Twitch, IG, Twitter, everything. I love streaming. I love putting all my stuff on YouTube. Sharing things with you guys and having a good time and laughing and being silly and just being on stream is just like I said, being with you guys online.
We love you.
We love you. When I can share just a little thing of my hobby with other people is a good thing. It's a good thing, and I'm fortunate that I could come from. I'm fortunate I could do that.
Fuck yeah!
Thank you guys. You catch me there.
As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, hit us up at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com or on all things social media at optionselectpodcast. We love you so much, guys. We hope that you're taking care of yourself. We hope that you spend the necessary time that you need to spend with your family.
Yes.
But also, if you can't, just let them know that you love them.
Yes.
Let them know that you wish that you could be there, but you can't. Shit happens, you can't be around people right now.
Yeah.
And we just hope that everything's working out for you in the end. And we love you.
We do.
So much. And we will see you guys next week. Can I get a fucking hug for the fucking... Fuck yeah, dude.
Love you guys.
We love you guys.
See ya.
Give me a fucking hug.
I love you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Peace out, guys. We'll see you
Peace
next
out,
week.
guys. I love you. See ya.